Stillwater Summit. The biggest tournament this world has ever seen. Put that Nebulas and lasers, by the way.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we go.
All right, here we go. Game 1, and well, Nebula, small lead.
Immediately trying to go for the ledge trump, but
Not getting it, but now we're seeing Drip getting a big combo and almost just going for it all, but not getting it. Now, I will say these two played very recently, as in 2 weeks ago, I believe, where Nebula did get the upset at Smash Night. 2-0 as well, I think.
Yeah, I think that there was going to be. I remember talking to Dripnotic, and there were two people that he was going to fear at Stillwater Summit. Those two being Mexadan and Nebula, and.
Luckily for him, they both had to eliminate each other.
Lucky for
so
him.
he only has to take on one here at
That
this
being said, he
final
would have
bracket.
preferred to fight Dan. So the fact that Nebula did get the upset, really huge.
Oh, okay, that was scary. I thought he was going to jump right into it, but backing up at just the right time to avoid it, and that's going to shield poke, unfortunately. And so 3-2 now here in this first game.
So if
Dripnotic in the
Nebula
lead.
beats Drip, does that add to the pot?
No, because Drip was always barred.
Ooh, okay, a little bit early on the cape right there.
Yeah, but luckily not going to be dying from it. However, a good PK Thunder, just spacing it just right so that it would catch the landing and avoid any punish from Nebula. Nebula kind of struggling getting this kill. Not able to get a clean big hit and taking a lot of damage now. 78% on him. A great parry.
We're in this kind of stalemate right now. We're in this kind of predicament that Nebula's in, where he just needs to get a kill to reset the stock and get a lot of percent in, but just isn't able to get an attack in right now. Dripnotic's just very up front right now.
Oh yeah, huge lead. Even if Drip does lose the stock, which he will not, Nebula will, and this is a 2-stock lead. I mean, so much room to work with. Finally going to be losing that first stock, and it's not over, of course, but looking very dire for this game 1 for Nebula.
Yeah. This isn't the total end right now. We could see something pretty gimmicky happen. We've seen this happen before with Nebula, but will Dripnotic fall for it?
Oh, yeah.
And we can see percents kind of even right now, but...
A full stock difference, and now Drip with the percent advantage as well.
Yeah, amazing spot dodge avoiding the dash attack. But you can see right now, all Nebula's really doing is just trying to keep space. Knows that he is in a disadvantaged state, trying to force Dripnotic off, hopefully to maybe get a kill, but the PK Rocket is going to still snap to stage.
Yes.
Ooh, good job playing very patient to avoid getting hit by the down smash, or was that up smash? I'm not sure.
I was not sure. But, so much percent here on Nebula. Looking so bad for him right now. And that could have done it, but unfortunately falling on the wrong side for that drag down up air into back air throw. Or into grab into back throw. But Drip just piling on this damage so much. And that back air will
is
take
going
it.
to take that first game.
So 1-0 Drip, 2 more, and he will end up with a perfect 5-0 set count here at Stillwater Summit and be our champion.
Indeed. How's your guys' day going? You know, it's going pretty good.
I wonder how long ago that was.
I don't know. We don't have a time frame.
Yeah, I do.
I feel bad for ignoring that.
Yeah. We don't necessarily need to see the chat.
True. I just see there's a notification, so I'm like, curious.
Oh, and now we're going to be switching to the Steve. Drip has been doing this a lot, getting a win, but then just switching to his secondary.
I think he's trying to get a general idea on which one feels more comfortable or more dominated in the matchup per se. Because I know Drip has both of these characters. Wants to see if it's worth going to Steve or the Ness. Because I think these two characters kind of favor each other in a way.
Mm-hmm. But already like that, about 70% for Drip. Nebula's still not getting anything. I don't think Nebula is very comfortable in this matchup, but that fireball will ignite the TNT.
That's going to be huge in this matchup as Dripnotic is going to try to get a lot of setup, especially for a edge guard tool, but is not able to get stuff. But Nebula just going to run into the lava bucket.
Yeah, now we're seeing Nebula rack up that percent to make up for the lost ground he had, and that's going to be a big SD from Drip using the anvil.
That's going to reset all the mat mining as well. So we won't see diamond just yet, but we will have a little bit of extra iron tools coming in.
Mm-hmm. I will say one thing Nebula is going to have to be careful about is using these up air extensions, especially when he's at kill percent, as it could end up resulting in just an anvil taking away his stock, as it is so quick and so deadly. But Nebula, now he's playing his game, slowing things down. And okay,
Ooh, okay.
Not gonna get a big punish, but just taking some sure damage, knowing that he probably didn't have enough time to react with a kill option.
That's not necessarily bad. And you see that the pickaxe is gone for Drip. He needs to make sure he does able to craft a new material soon, and not even close to diamond. He needs to make sure he can get that before it was able to take it, or he maybe won't see any important mats at the moment. But using the get out of the cart into up smash combo is going to be crucial, and we're going to see iron tools be crafted right now, and the diamond's going to come out.
And he will craft it immediately. I don't say I agree with that choice, because he's at kill percent, and so he could lose it just like that.
Yeah, and back to the start.
Back to wood we go.
Not only did you lose that diamond, but you lost 3 crucial irons that could be used for minecarts or anvils. Nebula's in a really strong position right now.
Yeah, 73%. Again, just Drip not really letting this Steve work for him today, as people have defeated it every time I have seen.
At least in this bracket so far, we have.
Yeah.
We've seen Dopamine and Icy Shadow beat this Steve before. I don't think we saw anything happen with necessarily. I don't think we saw anything happen within like pools of the Steve getting beaten.
No, I'm not sure if it was played, but okay, good shield, but that will take it.
We're already on a last stock, and the diamond comes out once again, and we got a decent amount of iron too. This is going to be really big. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of...
very bad, but no punish on it. That up smash not going to take it yet.
I do like the use of caping the iron in case he decides to fast fall. It's going to be a quick punish. Speaking of quick punishes, that back air is going to force him off stage, forcing a minecart tool to be wasted. And you're going to see the ledge trump, but just unfortunately going to miss.
Yes, unfortunately. And a great flood just pushing that minecart away. Oh no, this is so dangerous. Oh, amazing timing on the uppy. But that diamond pickaxe, so strong. One F smash at ledge could do it. Just like what would have been right there, but that raw back air is going to take it.
Good stuff coming from Nebula, taking in that game too. Going to be big. I don't know if this is going to be the sign that maybe we'll see the Ness go back, or we're going to see a continuation of the Steve.
I don't know. I could see maybe if Drip wins maybe game 3, switch back to a game 4, and kind of alternate between the two, and just kind of interrupt Nebula's adapting rhythm.
That could be a possibility.
Especially considering the fact that Drip knows he has not only this set to work with, but the next.
Mm-hmm. We are going to go back to PS2, which is definitely possible right now.
And yes, we are going to go back to that Ness. Of course, Ness loves PS2, so not a surprise that he decided to go back to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm very curious to see how this match is going to go without necessarily a dominant lead like we saw in Game 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will see if it happens again, though. But this time, Nebula is going to be drawing first blood, unlike that Game 1. And, yeah, just going to run away. Not going to let Ness do any of his shenanigans. And a strong start so far. Oh, getting hit by another PK Fire, but good way to get out. Only taking 26, and
Amazing
that's a great
up smash.
up smash. 100%. Putting Drip at 113%. But this is a big grab. Will he get anything off of it? No.
PK Fire is not going to go off, and we're going to see a continued separation between the two. And the
And that's a
reverse up
big
smash is going to take that
up
first stock. Only at 40%, Nebula's in a great position right now. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose this stock very fast. Using the Flood to keep neutral apart as fast as possible, because he knows there isn't a lot of options that Ness can necessarily do against a far distance.
Oh, a good roll in, but will get punished with that Nair after spot dodging. But right now, Ness just struggling to get in. But at the same time, Nebula is just putting himself in the corner, finally getting out and resetting neutral just to run right back to it.
I like how Nebula is going super low, avoiding any chance that Ness will be able to get a back air off and taking that stock away. And
For
using
sure.
the fireball
but
to
that
avoid the PK
Nair.
Thunder, but that Nair is going to cause a lot of lag and buffer into an SD, unfortunately.
Yeah, perhaps was wanting to get a get-up attack as soon as possible, knowing that that up smash or down smash, one of the two, was being used, but it did not work in his favor.
Would be my assumption. Now what Nebula's, or not what Nebula, what Drip's going to look for is another PK Fire string to be able to even up this percent, but Nebula keeping very safe distance, understanding what the distance of PK Fire is going to be to make sure that this is a safe play right now.
Yeah, and a good parry, catching Drip, holding forward with that jab, and just keeping Drip in disadvantage now, flipping the script of what we were seeing in the end of last stock where Drip was doing the advantage holding, I guess, as we could say. Oh, but that's a...
Oh my god!
Holding
Charging
it.
that thing all the way. Taking it to last stock already. Nebula already in disadvantage now. Just with a snap of a bat.
Yep. Batter up, as they say, and now Drip one stock away from being one game away from being our champion. However, Nebula not too far behind just yet.
Oh my god,
a
here's the
great flood.
to push him out of the PK Thunder range, making sure that is an unfortunate SD, but this is going to be a close game 3.
Yes, and we do see Nebula going to be taking a slight percentage lead. And Drip trying to get either some shield pokes or maybe a panic roll with those up airs and that PK flash, but Nebula not biting. But now we're seeing Nebula taking some damage thanks to PK Fire in
Oh my
a good
gosh,
early.
trying to end all the down air, not going to do it.
Oh, such a tense situation there off stage. If something would have been wrong for each of them, would have been the game. Oh, but a very risky up B, and luckily is going to escape unscathed.
Both these players are doing really strong call-ups, but aren't able to get the hits
No,
in.
and
And it's causing a lot of risky plays right now.
Yes, I am
Both need
seeing
to-
more risk in these last 30 seconds than I have seen from Nebula this entire tournament.
I think both these players are in a panic mode right now, ensuring that they know that
Oh, what a
potentially
parry.
the winner of this game will determine the winner of this set.
Yes, and of course Drip does not want to let this go to a second set, wants to clean house and win this right here, but that up smash will do it.
Drip taking it 2-1 over Nebula right now. All Drip needs is one more game to make sure that he is the winner of Stillwater Summit.
100% to aggression at the end. Just so many smash attacks and up Bs and coming out from both sides, and fortunately for Nebula, his smash attack was not the last one to connect, and we will be seeing him on his tournament stock. Or tournament game, I should say.
Yep. We're about to go to a game 4. I did not see what stage they picked.
I believe it was a run back?
I was gonna guess it was gonna be a run back anyway.
Run
I think
back
it was
or maybe
close
small
amount.
battlefield.
I think that's another possibility. We'll see where we go. A run back. Yeah. And immediately a PK Fire straight off the bat. That's going to be great for Drip.
Yeah, but
a
not getting
grab-
much off of it. Not much of a string in the end. And Oh, not going to follow up. Pretty good. Not being overcommittal. As we did see that at the end a bit too much. And right there, great up air string from Nebula.
I think one thing that we didn't see a lot from Nebula in previous sets, but is really crucial in this set specifically, is that we're seeing a lot of nairs, primarily for anti-airs, because Ness is going to like a lot of aerial combos, especially with like up air. And so using that nair to just beat it out and reverse that combo between the nair into up air is going to be crucial in this set.
Oh, and calling out the dash attack with the F smash. Good lead now for Nebula, and now we'll see him play with this lead, hoping to try to keep it and force Drip to have to come to him to try to even things out. And just like we see, he runs away right back to center stage, in fact, right on the center of that Pokeball. And here we go again, right from center stage. Nebula gonna get a bit of a conversion, gonna put Drip up to 50. Nebula gonna be about double his percent, but
Nebula got
a stock ahead in another great uppie. He has been doing so good in avoiding edge guard attempts by just preemptively up-being to avoid any sort of contact.
I will say I was concerned a little bit because he was using his jump a little bit too early. That I thought his up B aerial drift would not be enough to get back to ledge, but thankfully it was. And we're going to see a continued strain of Nebula forcing advantage and potentially taking away this stock from Drip.
Yeah, we do see Nebula overlapping in percent, getting some good momentum here, as well as obviously great damage. And we're going to see a back throw DI mix-up perhaps.
I think it was a mix of a DI mix-up, but also just trying to get a lot of percent off percent.
Perhaps, and right there, that back air, though, will do it for Drip. But still so far behind. And good job just pressing jab, knowing that Drip would not have enough time to punish.
Yeah. Right now, we're in a day as old a time. Drip needs to make sure to try to get this percent even, but at 160%, anything that Mario is going to throw is going to be able to kill. Oh, I stand corrected. Anything with knockback per se. Because if we're not able, because we can see a lot of fireballs, just adding a little bit extra percent, and we're just kind of waiting for a back air to kind of connect.
Oh, but this is a big conversion. He should still have his jump.
He does not. What, he does
Drip
trade?
Will not make it back. Still, though, that was a big play from Drip. Definitely a trade in his favor.
It's a trade in his favor for sure.
For about 100%.
Not to mention, we're in a last stock situation now, and especially with a 2-1 lead for Dripnotic. If he is able to claim this game, he is going to be the winner. This play could have determined the complete victory of Stillwater Summit right now. And we can see right now, Nebula is trying to play very desperate, trying to get back to stage, trying to get any percent off. But Drip playing very safe right now, using a lot of those nairs to approach. And maybe not able to get the PK Fire, but using a lot of that spacing to be able to keep this percent lead right now.
Oh, a good parry there. I am surprised we did not see maybe a grab mix up there from Drip. But, oh, such a tense situation for Nebula. This is his tournament stock.
And the
this back air is not going to do it. Not just yet.
Oh,
that's
no!
Gonna do
Accidentally stabbing the ledge, and the up smash is going to take it.
And
it is
Drip
over.
Is our champion of Stillwater Summit. Congratulations to Drip.